Today, I want to talk a bit about blind buying fragrances, and I think it's become a real problem in the fragrance community. Now, I get it. I love blind buying. It is a rush, and it's a little bit of an addiction. Let's be honest with ourselves, okay? Like, we're all fragrance people. We love fragrances. We also love the joy of like buying a fragrance, hoping it's gonna be good. What if it is? What if it isn't? The worst part is when you get home, you open it up, you spray it on your skin, and you're like, my money, it's gone. You've just wasted your money and it's on a fragrance that you hate. You can't return it. And now it has to sit on your shelf and maybe you can try and resell it. Let's be honest. I think we've all been there, right? Welcome back, guys. My name is Dalen. You are tuning into Spray and Pray Scents. I'd love it if you'd hit that subscribe button. Let's get into today's conversation. The easiest blind buys and probably the safest are Middle Eastern dupes, right? They're like, what? $30 sometimes. You're really not spending that much money. And you know, if it's bad, hey, it's 30 bucks. But what happens if you blind buy a designer? Okay, now we're looking at like $90, $100. And then what happens when you do it on a niche fragrance? Yeah, that rush. Oh my gosh, I just spent $250. Am I gonna like this like ultra niche or like super expensive fragrance? People like it. I hope I do. That's a little bit too much money to be gambling with, I think. So that's where a company like this comes into play. This is from Scent Split. These guys sell decants of fragrances. Just a forewarning for you guys, I did reach out to Scent Split and I said, look, I want to start introducing niche fragrances and I want to be able to talk about, you know, where's the best place to buy, where's the best place to test, all of that. And you know what? Sign up with their affiliate program. So just so you know, all the links and everything, yes, I do get a commission if you buy anything, but just full transparency, these are affiliate links. They help support the channel. What I'm here to talk about is blind buying because it is such a risky thing. Again, you could be getting a complete dud and there's nothing worse than spending your money on something that you dislike, you can't return it, it's yours now. What Scent Split is known for is their decants, their samples and everything. They also sell full bottles. Look at that, nice little packaging from these guys. Ooh, love that. Came in this nice little box here. We got some fluff. So these little bottles here are called decants. For example, this one right here is Torino21. So this is a little 2 ml bottle. We got a little bit of a test going on here. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about what I got and I'm gonna let you guys know what I actually think. If any of these were worth me blind buying, or you know, maybe there's some in here that I'm just gonna absolutely dislike. So we're gonna see. Why I reached out to them was I wanted a way for you guys, my audience, when I tell you about a fragrance or I talk about a niche fragrance, rather than you guys taking my word for it and going out and buying a fragrance for $200, $300, $400 sometimes on a fragrance, rather than doing that, you can go to a place like Scent Split. You can actually test these guys out. I think most of these samples are like $10, $8 to $10, depending on some of them. I mean, that's nothing compared to the cost of a full bottle that's gonna be $200 to $300. You're saving a lot of money. And if you love it, great. You just saved yourself the potential headache of buying something that you didn't like, but you also found something that maybe you really did like. So that's the benefit of places like Scent Split. And yeah, I love their selection. They have a ton of niche fragrances. We're gonna start off with Torino24. This is by Xerjoff. This is in the Torino lineup. I do have Torino22 behind me on the shelf there. Amazing signature scent, very masculine, very sexy, sweet woodiness in there. Wow, what a fragrance. But Torino24, I've wanted to smell this one, but again, I don't want to blind buy it because I'm gonna pay like $200 Canadian for a bottle of it. So let's see how this guy is. Oh, cute little atomizers on there. Yeah, and you know what? The nice thing is 2 ml. This will last you for a couple of sprays. So you really do get a test if you want to test it out for a day. Okay. Torino24, fruity, very sweet. Yeah, I think it's unisex, but it is nice. This one is going over here. This is a spray. This is a spray for me. I like that. Torino24 so far. That's nice. Let's go on to our next one. We're gonna go with Sedley from Parfums de Marly. Whoa, okay, sharp citrus in there. A little spicy. I think we got some pepper or something in there. A little spicy. Okay, it's okay. All right, interesting. We got a lot of citrus, some mint, orange, some lavender, rosemary, ambroxan, sandalwood, cedar, cashmeran, patchouli. You know, this one's going in the middle. I don't know, I'm unsure. This one, I like that one. Torino 21. I'll spray it just cause, but I already know. Beautiful, beautiful citrus, lemon, some basil, some green notes in there. This is the perfect high heat summer fragrance, Torino 21. Absolutely yes. This is probably gonna be my next niche fragrance buy. Torino 21, gorgeous. Next, let's go with Limonata by Narcotica. Oh, that's really nice. It just kind of smells like a sweet lemonade in a way. I feel like there's some lemon, maybe there's some mango or some other fruit in here, but it's like a sweet lemony vibe. Top notes, we got some red currant, some grapefruit, ginger, pink pepper. Middle notes, marine notes. We have some mango, some fig, amber, cedarwood, musk, some marine notes in there too, ambroxan. Absolutely Limonata. That is going in the spray category. That is gorgeous. Aican by Kajal. Ooh. Really nice sweetness in here. I think there's some fruity notes. What does that remind me of? Kind of reminds me of like ingenious ginger maybe in a way. So we have top notes of passion fruit, pineapple, mandarin, ginger, some black pepper, some jasmine. We have musk, vanilla, praline, sandalwood, vetiver, and patchouli. And this is another one that's going in this one. If you didn't know, I do like sweeter, fruitier scent profiles. Let's go on to Percival by Parfums de Marly. Nice, okay, good quality. Yeah, this is definitely gonna remind people of Fierce by Abercrombie and Fitch. This one, you know, has some lavender, some orange, some bergamot. We have some violet, we have some jasmine, we have some ambroxan, amberwood, you know, musk. Some of those scent profiles. Versatile, easy to wear, masculine scent profile. Yeah, that's gonna go right in here. Very different than the other ones. The other ones have been definitely more tropical, more fruity and stuff. Let's go back. I wanna see if Sedley's changed at all for me. Oh, it has, okay. It's better. We're gonna move it a little closer. It's not 100% there, but it's better. Some of those mint and citrus notes are coming out a little bit more. I like that. Next, we have Musk Therapy by Initio. Okay. Honestly, this is the first one I'm kind of putting over here. It's not bad. It's nothing crazy, if I'm being honest. I don't know. I mean, if I bought that because I know Initio stuff is not cheap, I don't think I'd be super happy with it if I'm being honest for the price. 40 knots, another Xerjoff. This one you can actually pick up for pretty cheap. I was surprised, like on FragranceBuy, I think I saw it for like 140 Canadian for a 50 ml. That's cheap, clean, and it's some citrus in there and stuff. Oh, but there's this nice sweetness in there too. That's nice. And for the price, wow, okay. There's not a lot going on in this one. Like we have some woody notes, some cedar, some salt, some seawater, and some green notes. Like honestly, it's pretty basic as far as like a scent profile goes, but man, that's going in the win pile. That is, to me, that's nice. Black Casati by Casati, a lot darker. Yeah, this is not like white shirt approved. This is definitely leaving like a stain. The juice is very dark, so I would put this on a white tea. Whoa. Woo, okay. Oh, wow. Whoa, that is smoky. That smells like a campfire. That is really smoky. This smells like a fire. That is a crazy scent profile. That is crazy smelling. There's a lot going on in this fragrance. So we got leather, we have birch, we have cloves, we have bark, we have lemon, birch, tonka, patchouli, amber, bark, cedarwood, guaiac wood, birch, musk, bark, vetiver, sandalwood, vanilla. Oh yeah, people say that this has insane longevity and performance. Wow, I'm very happy I didn't blind buy it. Nothing wrong with the fragrance. It does smell really high quality, but man, that is a wild scent profile. Let's go on to Blockade by Mind Games. Okay, we're getting some citrus in here. I think some mint notes, very fresh summer spring vibe for sure. Okay, so for our notes, yeah, we have some mango, bergamot, some tomato leaf, pink pepper, lavender. We have some mango blossom, some suede, some oud, patchouli, amber. Let's put it in the middle. We're gonna go with Stand Out by Bruno, Perrucci Parfums. Ooh, that's kind of nice. I feel like there's some mint in here, some peppermint or something. A little bit of like almost like a spicy spearmint kind of vibe. So for Stand Out, we have some mint, we have bergamot, we also have some papyrus, some fig leaves, kodak, we also have some woody notes, some vetiver, amber, musk. I like it. It's nice, different but nice. It does remind me of something. I don't know what though. Now we're gonna go on to Reflection 45 by Amouage. There's like some blossom in there. It's like a clean scent profile, but there's also some sweetness too. some vanilla or something. Maybe some woody notes too. Definitely reminds me of like clean dryer sheets in a way, but there's a little bit of spice in it too. I love Gucci Guilty Elixir. Oh, those are beautiful. So yes, Reflection 45. Unfortunately, it's incredibly expensive, but you know what I'm still smelling in my nose is this frickin' wood fragrance. God, oh, that is so strong. Holy crap. That is insane. That is insanely strong. We're gonna go for Elysium Parfum Cologne. So this is Roja Parfums. Okay. You get some sweetness. You get some sweetness, you get some citrus. This is definitely like some summery sweet vibes. I like that. Elysium. In our top notes, we have grapefruit, lemon, bergamot, lime. We have some thyme. We also have some middle notes of some juniper, some black currant. We have some apple, some jasmine. We have ambergris in there, lavdamon, cedar, vetiver. Like we have a lot. Kind of refreshing. Reminds me of like a Gatorade, like a blue Gatorade in a way, like in a refreshing summery spring vibe. Green by Casati. Oh, wow. That's nice. Some florals, I think, too. There's a lot of fruity notes in here. Orange, red berries, bergamot. We have mandarin, pear, jasmine, rose, some vanilla, some cedarwood, amber, and musk. Okay, so no green notes. Surprisingly, I thought, you know, based on the name green, maybe there's some like refreshing green notes, but I guess not. I like that. So this is going in the win. This one is one that I've heard a lot about and I've wanted to get my hands on it for a while. This is Wulong Cha by Nishane. Nishane makes great stuff. Nishane Annie, oof, one of the best vanilla fragrances out there. Huh, okay. You know what? This is one of the ones I've been most excited about. And you know what? Not what I thought it was. It's a little greener, a little earthier than I thought it was gonna be. I'm gonna put it on skin. Skin is always the place that you should put these to really get a good idea. Better on skin, for sure. Okay, I'm getting some citrus, a little bit of bergamot. I'm getting some of those tea notes. I know that Wulong Cha does have tea notes in it, so I'm not surprised at that. Yeah, we have bergamot, we got orange, we have mandarin, we have some oolong tea with some nutmeg, some fig, and some musk. Don't know if I like it as much as these though. You know what, that's going in the maybe pile. Let's see, let's go over, I wanna confirm. Wow, musk therapy, very boring to me. Really, it's not bad, but it's no for me. If I bought like a $300 bottle of this, I don't think I'd be that happy if I'm being honest. Sedley's better. Okay, Sedley's going in the win. Yep, I'm moving it out of that pile. We're going into the win section. Next, we have Blockade by Mind Games. A little earthy though, but you know what? I like it. I don't like the price though. You know, Mind Games has some really expensive stuff. Let's go back to Wulong Cha. On skin, it's much better. I'm still putting it in the maybe pile, okay? It's not bad, but it's not there yet. So these ones, absolutely, I love these. Wulong Cha was gonna be probably my next purchase from a house that wasn't Xerjoff. So I am very happy that I was able to test this out because now I'm not so sure about it. It's not a bad fragrance, but something about the tea notes and everything that I'm not sure yet. I think that shows you the importance of actually getting decants, actually testing fragrances, especially niche houses. The full bottles are so expensive that if you blind buy them and you don't like them, you're in for a bad time. Like that's a lot of money to drop without testing them. And if you don't have a place where you can actually go and smell the fragrances, that's why places like Scent Split are so nice to actually smell decants. These are ones that are getting added to the list of fragrances that I want to add to my collection. These smell fantastic. Wulong Cha, I don't know. It's in its probation period. These two, no, not at all. I would be very unhappy if I ordered these and I got them and I was expecting something that, you know, because these weren't it. These would have been a terrible blind buy for me. Now there is a ton of other companies out there that sell decants. I think Scent Split has a really good reputation, so you always know that you're gonna get legit fragrances, which is just something that's kind of nice to have that name backing if you wanna test them out. Also, you can get some pretty good discounts when their sales go on and stuff like that, so take a look at that. I do have a link in the description. It's an affiliate link, so if you buy anything through them, I get a little bit of a kickback. I would really appreciate that. No pressure. You can do whatever you guys want. You can go through whoever to buy decants, but all I'm saying is I highly recommend people get decants. Anybody who's into fragrances, who's wanting to get into niche fragrances, go the decant route. Like, please, honestly, save yourself some money, save yourself some headaches of buying a fragrance that you absolutely hate. And you know what? I think that when it comes to niche fragrances, they're just at such a premium that if you get something you don't like, yeah, I just think it's a bad time. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Like, honestly, there's no pressure to use these guys. I just think that they're one of the better options. They have a ton of backing. They have a ton of followers. They've been around for a while and they always have legit stuff. So ScentSplit is a great option for you guys if you want to get some decants, but there's a ton of other companies and businesses out there that sell decants. My biggest recommendation, get your nose on stuff when you're gonna buy niche fragrances. Last thing you want to do is have a full bottle that costs you $200 and you dislike it. Now you're gonna lose money trying to trade it or sell it. So save yourself the headache and get decants. And again, if you want to use my affiliate link, it just helps the channel get a little bit of a kickback. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a like. And if you aren't already, please subscribe to the channel and we will see you guys in the next video.